Hey guys, welcome back. Ooh, that's real dark. Hang on. Nope. There you go. Okay. Welcome back. It's been a hell of a 2 weeks, so yeah, there was just no, anyway, we're here. Alright, we are finishing. I think we had just started with Aries. The person on your mind. I think we were doing what would they want to say to you. Okay, guys. It is officially, I am cranky for the next 3-month season. I hate the heat. I very much am not a fan of the heat. And even right now I'm sitting in the cold and I'm so like, not. Yeah, I need me a AC sugar daddy, because this is not the best. Alright, Taurus. This is for Taurus. What would your person want to say to you? Hope you guys are good. Okay, so I'm having a lot of intrusive thoughts. So I don't know if that's what you guys are going through, but it's almost like fear is trying to creep in. I'm getting like thoughts of like, what if this, what if that, and I was fine, right? I don't usually allow those to happen. Those don't usually happen to me. I get one intrusive thought and I will immediately transmute it, right? And then I move on with my day. But it just kept happening as I was shuffling. So, and then I was starting to like, it was starting to take over and I was starting to like have fear come over me. And then I caught it because I'm like, wait, why, what's happening? So I don't know if that's happening with you guys, Taurus. But if you guys if that is happening to you, make sure that you allow one thought, right? You can't help that first thought, and then you just kind of push it away and make sure that you understand that you have control, right? Even if there's things that are going on that you have no control over that are actually big things, yes, but you worrying about it and you allowing fear to intervene is not going to solve the problem, and it's not even going to help the problem. If anything, it's going to make it worse, because now you're prioritizing the problem instead of allowing things to allowing your mind to come up with solutions, or just allowing things to play out the way they have to play out, right? If that makes any sense. Okay. Alright, for Taurus, what would your person want to say? That has nothing to do with the reading, but that's just what I had. Yeah, okay. Alright, for Taurus, what would your person say? The person on your mind, what would they want to say to you? Maybe they don't want to talk. They have nothing to say. Okay, there we go. The Page of Wands. I feel like this person, they feel like there was a bridge that's been broken, but they're making a stand. They're making a stand in which the Page of Wands, it's giving almost like they're learning their sorry, my nose is already itching. I feel like the person on your mind will want to tell you that they're learning. They're learning about what it's like to be passionate about life. I feel like the person that you're dealing with is starting to learn how to learn what they like, what they don't like, be passionate. They're starting to have passion for, I feel like the person you were dealing with before was kind of not in all aspects of life, but in certain aspects of life. This could be spirituality. Yeah, with the Queen of Swords, they're learning. And the Ace of Pentacles, yeah. The Chariot. I actually think they're also learning about you. I know you guys are an earth sign, but I'm really getting with the Queen of Swords. This person is learning. They're learning about you. They're learning about what they like about themselves. They're learning about who they are. I feel like you've awakened something in this person, and they've actually taken an interest in their own life. But because of that, they know, they're starting to learn the way almost healthy relationships or healthy friendships should be, because they see you as the Queen of Swords, right? You're at no bullshit. You're not gonna take any crap. So they're understanding, but they're not understanding that, okay, this is how this person is. They're understanding the whys, the whens, the how, and they're moving accordingly because they see this as a huge opportunity. They see this as a grounding opportunity. They see this as something that's almost, it's giving the tree of life, I almost said fruit of life. With the Chariot on the bottom, I feel like they're making plans to move forward. Sorry guys, I'm getting so many downloads, and if you take even a little bit of break from tarot, at least for me, even with my makeup, if I take a break from makeup, like right now, I would put it on, but it'd be like I'm starting from ground zero. That's just how it feels, and this is kind of how it feels here. But I also do feel like your person is confused. They're not sure. It's almost like they're trying to make a choice as to whether to stick their head back in the sand or to go another route. But the fact is that once you've opened your eyes, you can't close your eyes. You can't unsee something, right? You can't dig a part of that brain out that has now created that memory of what you see is not true. Or, yeah. Like, once you've opened Pandora's box, there's no closing it. And see, I don't know if you guys can see this card, but she's on like a different planet with rockets, and it's almost like they think they're trying to make a choice. But really it's not even a choice. It really is once you know what you know, you can't unknow it. And I feel like your person knows that you are this Ace of Pentacles. This is a grand opportunity. This is abundance everywhere. I mean, I'm talking about like abundance in family and happiness and especially, you know, with the Ace of Pentacles, it's growth in money, and it's just abundance as the word is, right? I feel like this person is trying to pretend like they have and my ear is plugging, so I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, but do you see here, it's almost like, okay, so when I saw this card, do you see how they're both bending? I'm hearing bend the knee. This is somebody that the ego had taken over, and they were refusing to bend the knee. And I said that to men before, like, bend the knee. It's not because I'm higher than you. It's a sign of respect. It's a sign that you're willing to put your ego aside and show respect to the person you love, right? And it's the same other way, right? If your person is willing to bend the knee, are you willing to bend the knee? Absolutely. To the right person, right? So I got that immediately when I saw that. So it's almost like this person is coming and saying, okay, I will bend the knee, and you're matching that energy, right? You're bending the knee, but you are still the Queen of Swords. I'm getting that strongly. And you have your boundaries up. Because I feel like you're at a point right now, Taurus, especially with the Chariot, you're sitting still looking pretty, right? With your 2 elephants, you're dressed up, you're feeling good about yourself, you're looking good, you're smelling good, and you are here doing your magical shit, right? All right. There is a white dove here, so I feel like your person is being guided to do the things necessary and make the changes and to come in prepared. Now, with these readings, remember, we're not looking into fully your person. If it comes out, it comes out, but most of the time it doesn't. So if this is somebody that, because it does show that there was a broken bridge, so if there's somebody that there was toxicity or there was something like that, then this isn't your reading, and they shouldn't even be coming back around, to be honest. But that's up to you, I guess. But yeah, so this is only gonna say, you know, what they're thinking or what they're doing, what's going on behind the scenes, and it's not necessarily gonna, you know, talk about who they are as a person. So use your discernment. Yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles, they're trying to come up with an approach to come in. They know this is the Ace of Pentacles, but they're coming in with a small offer, and they're coming in real slow. I'm talking about like real slow. This person, I feel like they want to give you a gift as well. They want to give you some kind of gift. But they're coming in very methodical. They're coming in very prepared, very ready, but slow as hell. Let's get deeper into it. I'm still feeling a little confused, but I really don't think it's me. I think it's their energy. But we'll go deeper into it. Yeah, the Messenger. Yeah, see, Taurus, Venus. Maybe you're dealing with another Taurus? With the Two of Cups. So we have a lot of Cancer, Taurus, Earth energy, which I said Taurus. Yeah, this person is coming in and they're going to send a message. I do feel like they're going to open up, but they're going to be a little bit political about it. And when I say political, I mean like, you know, with politicians, they tell you almost kind of what you want to hear, but at the same time, like, they are not telling you the full truth. They give you half truths. It's not necessarily that they're lying, but they're not completely being honest with you. It could be that there's other things that are, they're just not giving you the full truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, right? They're coming in and they are going to give you a small offer, which it can in return be a big offer, but I feel like this person needs to come in and give you all the information. Yeah, with the Two of Cups, this can actually be a very beautiful relationship. But with the Two of Wands here, you're gonna feel that energy. It's gonna feel like you're being lied to, which, I mean, technically, you know, what is it? Lack of truth. Just because you don't say, just because you don't say it doesn't mean you're not lying, right? Yeah. So I feel like this person is trying to come in and trying to come in proper, but they're not. They have to come in with the full truth, if that makes any sense. Okay. Let's clarify the Page of Wands. I miss the way you hold me. Yeah, see, I told you. I think this is somebody. Either this is an ex, or this is somebody that you had a situationship with, or something like that. Again, if this is somebody toxic, then this is a hard pass. The Queen of Swords. I don't want to share this journey with anyone else. Okay. Okay. I'm getting this both ways. I'm getting that this actually could be you saying, I don't want to share this journey with you. But I'm also getting it like, oh, I don't want to be with anybody else from your person, right? This could be that you are dealing with somebody that you don't want to deal with, which I'm not sure why they would be on your mind. So if you're still harboring anger and resentment, it could be that. But it could be that this is the person on your mind, Taurus. Or maybe this is a reverse reading. Maybe, yeah. Let's clarify the Two of Cups. Oh my, I just got a whole pile, but I'm not taking that. I dream of kissing you with the Two of Cups. I feel like this person has a lot of dreams with you, but I feel like this person is actually dreaming of you because they're going through some kind of healing. And I don't know if you know, but when you're going through healing, the universe, your guides, they will send a lot of dreams about the person you're dealing with, because first of all, you're working through things, you're healing through things, and sometimes they're actually working in the 5D to work through pain and damages and stuff. If this is somebody you know, right? I want to begin again with the Ace of Pentacles. My life is better with you. My world is turning upside down. Yeah. Let's see. Let's clarify the Messenger. I'm not sure why I gave you guys that disclaimer, Taurus, but I really do feel like I've loved you since before you knew. And this came out in reverse. It says, I'll always believe in you and me. But it came out in reverse. Oh my gosh, I'm so sticky, guys. I might just put my hair up. Alright. Let's keep clarifying. Yeah, see? You guys have a connection in the ethereal. I knew you're right, but I couldn't admit it to you. Couldn't admit it to myself at the time. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody that has actually already broken a bridge with you. I feel like this is somebody that's already done some kind of damage in the relationship. It really is giving all the things I would say to try to get back to you, right? I'm getting the energy. It's not coming out, but for some reason this is really giving the energy of somebody who misses you because you brought so much to the table, right? There's a lot of cards in here, and none of them does it say I, right? It's all about what you brought to the table. And so it's giving me somebody that was you know that whole runner chaser, the whole I did the bare minimum kind of thing. If that doesn't resonate, that's fine. But I am getting that for somebody that I'm getting very strong feelings about that. Like this whole my world is turning upside down, so I need you kind of vibe, right? I don't know, guys. That's how I feel. Separation, yeah. No contact, 5D dreams, nightmares. Focus on your own happiness. What did I say? Yeah, this person is being sent nightmares and those funky dreams because they're meant to be learning a lesson, right? There's something that they did, and anytime I can't tell you the number of times I've had nightmares with people. I still see your smiling face in my mind's eye. I'm coming to you with an offer. Will you say yes? When I offer you my hand, will you take it? You see with messenger right here, and there's one more. There's two more. Blessings, protection, attention, love. Your guides are always with you. And fertility. Fresh ideas manifest, grows, plant your seeds. But there's union in reverse. You guys, use your discernment. It's your life, your choices, right? I am getting that there is fertility going around, but I feel like this is you. You're fertile. Things that you touch right now are going to grow, but the good things are going to grow, right? If this is somebody that has done the work, that has changed, that has actually made a difference, then great. But I really am, I'm telling you, I don't know why I felt like I had to give you guys that little caution. I feel like this is somebody that needs you back, because when you were with them, you gave them life, right? But you want to choose somebody that also can give you that same feeling. You don't want to be that person to another person that can give that back to you, because that is an unequal give and take relationship, right? So just use your discernment. If this person you feel has changed enough, you are being blessed to be able to see the truth about the situation. But I would just make sure you plant where you know you're going to grow, because right now everything that you do is very fertile. Everything that you touch is going to grow, right? Because you have done the work. You have been there. You are the healing, right? Let's get some guidance for you, Taurus. I'll tell you, this is why I'm not a fan of love reading. I'll tell you, I'm a what is the word? I am a hopeless romantic. I am. But so we're asking a specific question, right? What's on your person's mind? And so it's going to come out, but it doesn't, we don't go into, about your person. It's a whole different reading, right? So again, just take this as you know what's going on and use your discernment. If there's somebody that you know that hasn't changed, just coming in, then great. And vice versa. Always use your discernment first, not tarot. That was a hard lesson I had to learn. And I suffered a long time because I listened to tarot. And when you're going through, like, let's say you're going through a lesson, your guides won't give you the answer. You have to use your own discernment. And how are you being treated? Your own self-respect, right? Guidance for Taurus. What is going on? Guidance for Taurus. Let me just do the shuffle. Okay. Guidance for Taurus. Yeah, divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What's in your heart's true desire? One more. It says Pele. Pele. P-E-L-E. Isolt. Undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. Yeah. Like I said, you could be dealing with somebody that you're always going to love You have that very strong bond, but maybe they haven't changed enough, or that bridge is broken. Look, fairness. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Okay. Alright, Taurus. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.